Morning. Well, I say it's morning, it's like nearly 1 o'clock. I'm back to feeling like crap again. I was coughing a lot last night. It's a dry cough, which is good because it means that it's clearing up. But yeah, it's Friday and I think I'm not going to be going down the club today because I can't face it. I feel horrible inside. And I just feel really lethargic and sick. I feel sick. Like nauseous. So I did eat this morning, but I've not eaten again. I ate about 8 o'clock and it's nearly 1 and I'm not, like, I don't want to eat anything, which is all right. It gives my digestive system a break, but I think you're supposed to eat when you're ill, give yourself the strength. But at the moment, I just really don't want anything. I feel rough. Look at the bags under my eyes. I feel really horrid. I just had a really long telephone call with my granddaughter. She's so cute. She was getting her nappy changed and my daughter puts the phone up by her head so she could just look at me and she doesn't flap her legs about then. But she kind of realised halfway through while I was trying to keep her occupied and started flapping her legs anyway. But she's so cute. She was smiling at me and stuff. She's so sweet. She's doing all this new stuff. Like, she's 3.5 months old. She's trying to like roll and, like she's realised she's got hands and feet. And it was really funny when she realised that she had feet because she's trying to get them and she can't because her little arms are not long enough. So she was getting angry and she was growling them. It's like, it was so funny. Babies, it's funny how little babies can still make you laugh, like the way older children can. And yeah, oh, here comes my pussycat. Hello, Bepsies. Are you going to come and sleep on your thing? Yeah? Hello. You coming up? Come then. Come on. No? I swear she just thinks I'm a weirdo. I just walk about with my camera all the time. Yeah. Someone commented the other day, was like, why are you vlogging when you're sick? And I'm like, it was yesterday actually. And I went, well, why not? Lots of people that are much more ill than me vlog. Vlogging's like something that I do and I enjoy doing it and I don't want to miss too many days, otherwise my vlogs are more boring than usual. So I vlogged while I was sick. I spent yesterday watching some stuff about this Lake and Riley case. How awful. What an awful case. I didn't really know much about it because it's in the States and not here, and we have so much stuff going on here. We don't always see it, but yeah, I looked it up after and I was like, wow, that poor girl was just going on her morning jog and, this guy that's not even supposed to be there just turns up and drags her into a bush. I mean, what's the world coming to? It's absolutely crazy. He's been found guilty and he's going to prison and, he's got a life term, but it's never going to bring that little girl back for her mum, is it? She's the same age as my youngest daughter. It really hits home when, that happens to kids that are the same age as your kids. It's just horrific. I really feel for her parents. I really do. Oh, yeah, in other news, this stuff with this war is just getting worse and worse and worse. I don't watch it. I try not to watch it, but you do see it because it's everywhere at the moment. People are worried about it and stuff. But look, the way I see it is we can't do anything about it, so we've got to carry on living. I am concerned that they'll keep printing this stuff and people are going to get worried and start panic buying. I do worry about that. So I think, collecting a little food storage wouldn't be a bad thing. Having an extra bag of pasta and an extra bag of rice and a few extra tins. I'm not talking about panic buying. I'm just saying buying like one extra packet of something when you go out just to have it in your house. But, you know, if anything happens, we're not going to know about it anyway. I live real close to London. I mean, I can get there in 40 minutes. And if they were to sort of send any kind of attack our way, we wouldn't know much about it. You know, I'd be in that zone, and, you know, I know people that are living up that way. And it's scary, don't get me wrong. It's scary, of course it is. It's a scary prospect that, you know, we've come this close to being on the brink of a world war. And yeah, of course, that's a scary thing for just us normal members of the public. And we're all wondering what they're doing to try and fix it, or, you know, and stuff like that. Like, what are they going to do next? What the next move is? We don't always know the ins and outs of these things, because they're kept so secret unless it needs to be let out, unless it needs to be made public. The simple fact is, there isn't anything we can do about it. So I spoke to my sister this morning. I was telling her that, you know, it's worrying that people might rush to panic buy and stuff like that. But there's enough there at the moment to go round. I think having the odd extra bag of pasta or porridge or something like that is not a bad thing. Just to have something just in case anything does happen. But I think if it did happen, like, you know, we're not going to know much about it. And she'd said to me that it's not worth worrying about something that we can't do anything about. So I completely agree. It's just one of those things where we kind of, there's a lot of opinions and stuff, and, you know, we all live in our own little bubble, and we all have our own little opinions of things. And I think in this case, because we don't really know we know some of what's going on, but we don't know everything. And, you know, the powers that be, the suits and the boots, are the ones that are dealing with it, not us. So all we can do is just wait for any announcements and things. And if anything does get announced, then we'll have to go from there, I guess. But at the moment, let's just see what happens. I have hope that there will be peace in the world, and I hope to live to see that peace. You know, so I believe that, you know, I believe that we all live in certain eras for certain reasons. I don't think anything's by accident. I think it's already written. And, you know, if it happens, it happens. We have to deal with it the best way that we can. But for now, us normal Joe Blogs public people, all we need to do is just support each other with love and care and respect, and just do the best we can. And that's, you know, all that we can really do is just to love one another for now, and just see what happens, and just be kind to each other. That's it. Hello, Saturday. I've just had a shower. It's 12:15. I've got a nice big fat stew on. I'm thinking the vitamins would be really good for me. I'm so sorry. I'm still sitting in this chair, like, you know, trying to recover from it. I need to be okay for tomorrow, because I've got to go to work. I don't want any more time off. I need the money. So I've had one day and sort of spent the rest of the week just chilling and just trying to rest up and dosing myself up with all manner of flu meds and vitamins and just all kinds of stuff. But what was I saying? I've been feeling very reflective. I don't think it's anything to do with, like, me just sitting here because I'm ill. I had a lot happen in the last couple of years, and, you know, I'm just feeling reflective. I'm digesting things. I'm weighing things up. I'm wondering if there are things that I need to change to be happier. If, you know, there's stuff that needs sorting out still, or, you know, if I need to make changes and decide what I really want to make myself happy and all of that kind of stuff. I just feel reflective, and I was talking to a friend of mine about it, and I was like, it's just that, and she said it's just sort of weighing up the last couple of years. But As well as that, you know, I think I think I was spending all my time like concentrating on vlogging, therapy and looking for a job. And now the therapy's gone and my job's turned up. So now I've had time to like rethink and think about stuff that's popping into my head now about the last couple of years and what kind of a place I was in and what I was dealing with, and some of it you know and some of it you don't. And I am weighing things up now and trying to figure out what I want for my life and what I want I mean, I could have if I'm lucky, I could have 30, 40 years left. And I'm like, what do I want out of that 30, 40 years? Because I don't want to just be sat here doing this, you know. I mean, not vlogging, but I mean just sat here. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be doing something with myself. I want to be, you know, doing things that I always wanted to do. And I'm reflecting on other stuff as well, like choices I've made and decisions I've made. And, you know, one of the things that popped up for me this week is that if I'd have gone with my plans when I was 16, I wouldn't even be living in the UK. However, that would likely mean that life would have taken a different path. I wouldn't have had my kids and stuff like that. And I wouldn't, you know, take those away. I love my children. And my little grandbaby as well, you know. But yeah, things would have been very different for me. I wouldn't even be living here. And, you know, I wonder if that would have been any different. And I don't know, I just feel reflective. It's like I'm sort of reevaluating things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and write a list of things I want in my life and things that I don't want. And that includes like people and places and things and, you know, stuff like that. I'm going to do like a list so that I can really get it clear in my head. And then I'll just go from there. There was another thing as well. Oh, I can't believe this, the way the world's going. There's a guy that I follow like Christian sites and stuff. There's a guy who literally got convicted of a thought crime, praying in silence. Now, the story goes, right, that this guy was outside an abortion clinic. Now, I agree with the fact that they put a safety perimeter around it. We don't know why people go to get abortions, and it could be something horrific. So, you know, that's up to them. And I do agree that he was in the perimeter of that facility. However, he was silently praying for his own child who had been aborted. And he wanted to be by the clinic where it had happened. So he went and he silently prayed. I think what he should have done probably was when the police asked him if he would just move on and just move out of the perimeter. And then that way, you know, maybe he could have stood somewhere where it was nearby and said a silent prayer. However, the local council who convicted him spent £100,000 of public funds to take this guy to court for praying silently. And when you look at it like that, you're like, there's stuff going on in the UK right now where people need help. 100 grand could have put some homeless people in some housing. You know, it could have, you know, helped people that are homeless, people that are waiting for housing, people that have just lost their winter fuel payment. It could have been used for something else. And yet someone at the council insisted that they should go ahead with a court case that cost £100,000 of public money to convict someone of praying silently. And there's been a big thing about it. You know, everyone's quite shocked about this case. And you kind of think, well, where's it going to end? You know, your freedom, the free country that I once lived in, that I remember, is gradually dwindling away. That's how it feels. I will go and edit my videos to make sure that I've not said anything that might sort of come across as, I don't know, like upsetting to people and stuff like that, because they went through a stage where, like, they were going through social media accounts and arresting people, you know, first posts. I mean, I get if they're racist and stuff like that, but just delete them, you know, remove them from the site. Like, we're arresting people now, you know, it's mad. Why can you not just delete their page or something? Like, I don't know. I mean, I get if it's like not a good comment, you know, if it's a racist comment, because there's no need for that. If it's a derogatory comment, if it's a, I don't know, violence or hate crime or something like that, then I get it. I do get that. But I don't get convicting someone of silently praying, because now everyone's like, is it illegal to silently pray now? You know, what if there are, I always try and question everything, and I'm like, what if there are houses next door to that facility and that perimeter, next door to it, because they're private houses, is it okay for them to pray about it? You know, if they want to pray for people that are going to this clinic, is it all right for them to do it in their own private houses? Is it just because it was on the is it just because it was on the site, or just because of where he was standing? I don't think it warrants spending £100,000 of public money. I really think they should have dealt with it differently, you know. And it's a very difficult thing to fathom, but it's happened, and you know, that's that. I don't know, it's starting to get really weird over here, and it's not a very nice thing. Morning. It's Sunday. I'm in an alleyway opposite the bus stop. It is horrible out. We're getting the dregs of this storm Bert. So we're getting the dregs of that at the moment. I'm still sick. I'm getting very out of breath very, very quickly, and it's annoying me now. But I'm going into work, and I'm just gonna grin and bear it for the day. On the bus. Look, there's no one else, it's just me. It's lovely. It's normally packed, so I'm enjoying this bus ride. Oh my gosh, I just want this cold to go away. It's getting on my nerves. Anyway, I'm excited about work today. Sunday hours are different, so I've only got to be at work for like 6 hours, and I'll only be working for 5 because I'll get an hour's lunch. So yeah, excited. It's absolutely empty in here. Completely and utterly empty. I'm home, and I'm walking like an old lady again. I've just warmed up my stew from yesterday, so that's what I'm having for dinner today. But yeah, it's 7 o'clock. I want to get this vlog out, so I'm going to go. And I will be seeing you on Thursday's vlog. And if you like what I'm doing, please like, comment and subscribe. Really helps my channel out, and it's free. I sound like such a YouTuber. But anyway, I just wanted to thank all of you for all of your nice comments about me not feeling very well. I am on the mend, but it just takes a little while when you're older and when you're bigger. One of those things, unfortunately, but I am getting better. And I managed to get through work today, and I've done that by coughing my way through it pretty much. Anyway, see what I mean? Anyway, I will see you on the next one.